In order to test whether the filthy humans still had the ability to reproduce, the apes sent a woman to the captured man. But at this moment, the man had no interest in her. His only thought was to escape. So he pretended to fall asleep while holding her, then suddenly lunged at the ape doctor, grabbing him tightly and fighting to snatch the paper and pen from his hands. Although this earned him another brutal beating, he managed to write down his own name. The doctor was stunned. A human who could not speak had just shown he could write. He brought Taylor back to his home and urgently questioned him about his origins. Taylor kept writing, explaining that he came from Earth and had ended up here because his spaceship had crashed. The doctor's husband looked on with suspicion. He told his wife that Taylor must be insane, because in their understanding, nothing could possibly fly in the sky. But Taylor immediately disproved this. He tore off a sheet of paper, quickly folded it into a plane, and threw it into the air, exposing how primitive the ape civilization was. The husband was left in shock. Just then, the ape leader barged in with his guards, demanding to know why this couple was secretly keeping a human. When he saw the paper airplane, he flew into a rage and ordered Taylor to be taken away, as if trying to cover up some hidden truth. Taylor was once again thrown into prison. One day, guards came to take him to the laboratory. Taylor knew he couldn't wait for death. He punched a guard, knocked him down, and escaped the cage. But in a city ruled by apes, he was chased like a rat in the street. Even though apes dominated this planet, their civilization and intelligence clearly lagged behind humans. Taylor was able to dodge capture for a while, but eventually sheer numbers overwhelmed him. They trapped him in a fishing net and hauled him up. Just as they prepared to seize him, Taylor shouted the first words any human had ever spoken there. "Take your stinking paws off me, don't touch me." The fact that a human could speak shocked the apes beyond belief. Because of this, the doctor convened an ape tribunal. He accused the research couple of performing surgery on Taylor, claiming that was how he gained the ability to speak. The husband defended himself, arguing that Taylor was a higher form of human from another planet, stranded here after his spaceship crash, and even mentioned that Taylor had a companion. But everyone laughed at this explanation and refused to believe it, so the doctor released all the imprisoned humans, asking Taylor to point out his companion. To his horror, his friend had already been operated on by the apes and turned into a mute shell of a man. Convinced the doctor was behind it, Taylor, burning with grief and rage, tried to attack him, but was quickly subdued by guards once again. Late at night, the doctor's husband snuck into the cell. Taking advantage of the guard's carelessness, he knocked him out and helped Taylor escape. He prepared a cart for him and led him toward the forbidden zone. Taylor took along the woman the apes had given him, and they followed the coastline, hoping to find the crashed ship and leave this planet behind. But after a long trek, what stood before him was not wreckage. It was the half-buried Statue of Liberty rising from the sand. The sight shattered him. This was Earth, the place he had longed for, but now it was unrecognizable. Civilization had collapsed, humanity had been wiped out, and apes had become the new rulers of the planet.